pivot a little bit to things, some things in the news right now. We've been bombarded the last couple days with questions about the integrity of our election system. Everybody is seeing these headlines. What could you say the government is doing to ensure that our election system is fair and is on the level?
Well, this is an ongoing process. I mean, we've been talking about this now for some time, since the summer when we began the investigation into the hacks of the DNC and the DCCC, and trying to ascertain who was behind that. You know, there's a number of things that we do, a lot of which we talk about publicly, a lot of which we don't talk about publicly in terms of just investigation and the responses that we have. This was of grave concern to us, so we began in the summer to look at what we could say publicly about this issue, and that's why you saw the intelligence community release its statement in October, a month before the election, letting the American people know that the intelligence community had determined that Russia was behind the hacks themselves. The investigation is ongoing. Certainly the review is continuing, but you know, we rarely do that kind of public attribution. But it was important in this instance because the election affects everyone. And it isn't even a matter of the results, it's people's faith in the system and the faith in the integrity of the system. At the same time, the Department of Homeland Security was very actively engaged in reaching out to every state to make sure that they had access to every resource they needed to protect the state electoral system as well. And fortunately, we didn't see the sort of technical interference that I know people had concerns about also in terms of voting machines and the like. But a lot of education went on about that, a lot of training went on about that, and a significant number of states did reach out to DHS and talk with them about those issues. And so we thought that was an important step as well, to make sure that every state knew they could work with us. And as you know, the President has ordered a review of this issue going back several elections, not just 2016, but 2012, 08. We know that campaigns were hacked in 08. For example, cybersecurity is a concern across the administration. This is an area in which we're trying to be as public and transparent as possible, but there are things that are going to happen that people are not going to know about because of the nature of the tools, the techniques, the classification, things like that.
Can you react at all, and I don't know if you can, but to the reports that were out today that Putin himself knew that was involved in the hacking?
So I would refer you to the intelligence community and to the reports that have been put forth so far. I can tell you that with respect to the review that the President has ordered, we won't be talking about that until it is finalized. There will be briefings, as is very commonly the case. We brief the Hill. We brief the Hill in a classified manner, unclassified manner as well. And whatever we can make public, we will make public also.